Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Milan with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
McTominay. Jose. Can he spark a counter here? It's a pretty loose pass. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? Iwobi. Konate gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Osimhen. Has a shot! Oh, that was close. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And it's Cruyff. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Aimed beyond the defence, and that pass just didn't quite work. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Iwobi picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Lacking in accuracy.
Cruyff will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
That's a look and plays it forward. Del Piero. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tchouaméni is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Santos do have a chance to counter here. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. Eze gets a good foot in there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eze. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Ekitike! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruyff goes short. Oh, strongly challenged there. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Flings in across. That has been knocked clear. And he's there to belt it away. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Santos have their 3rd corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Konate. And that is a little undercooked. Endrick. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. It's hit the upright. Up towards the front line.
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Iwobi. And here's Cruyff. Looking for the run. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Lascia il campo per il
Here we go again.
numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
So the first half brought no goals. Oh, well played. Nicely shaped ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cruyff. That's a good ball. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Eze is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Foot in. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's gone direct here. And it's Silva. Knocks it out wide. Osim on the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cambio di giocatori.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Tacho gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he's overshot the green. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Knocks it into space. There's no flag. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Konate getting this one clear. Rafa Silva, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's got away. In by Del Piero. Deftly away. Now it's Pedro Neto. He is through here. Pedro Neto played in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Good read, needed to be. It's really well cleared. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Eze going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde threads one in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
He's had it taken off him. Kessié. The final 5 minutes. And the through ball. Now it's Eze. Del Piero gets his head on it! He can get that clear. Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafa Silva is in a really good position out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Promising position. Sanchez is there, and he can get that clear. Osimhen gets into a good position. He's picked his way through, and that's gone loose. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His play...
He's having a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that pass isn't the best. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Brilliantly cut out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in. Rafinha. Now this could be a... Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rice puts his foot on the gas. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. Looking to play him in. There's no flag. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Puskas. Lovely bit of skill. And Puskas! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Del Piero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Dembele. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. And he's taking no chances there. Zanetti tries to clear. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
There they go, hunting again.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's really well cleared. Zanetti. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Rice.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caught offside that time. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's intervened well there. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Puskás. De Jong. And the through ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No way through. Puskás. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Puskás. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just just not quite happening for him just now.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Zanetti. And he's managed to get rid. Always onto this. He's got away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not. He gets big! Oh, what has happened here? Rafinha is onto this. Bullet dominates aerially so often. This might spell danger, and he was alert to it. And the pass is intercepted, and that has left him in a heap. Great vision, and he's cut it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. It's gone out for a throw-in. And they've got rid. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Musiala, and it's made its way to him. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Musiala, he's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Puyol is there to clear, and he plays one through. And he can clear it away, and that's been won straight back. De Jong. And here's Mbappe. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Hullet. Bergomi. Now it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Deftly away. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Dembele. And the shot! It's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 42, Musiala. Number 14, Ødegaard. Coming on the field, number 11, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cross to the back post. Corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Rafinha. Number 7, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field, number 5, Stojkovic. Number 16, Rodri.
Gets his head on it! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Del Piero. Goes for a shot! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
For Milan.
Back to within one! Interesting!
Number 13.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Coming on the field is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. De Paul. Nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Mbappe, and he's worked it through. He's in space and looking for options. Ball swung in, punched away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big header! It's bounced back off the post. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Good ball over the top. Dida is there, and he can get that clear. Rice. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Substitutions taking place.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's going to go a long way. Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Del Piero. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to get it away. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Yaya Toure. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Chiellini. Van Bommel. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries a shot! Goal! Palmer!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Gol per il Parma. Ha segnato al 20° minuto, numero 43.
Parma have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero, there he goes, motoring forward. Now the delivery. Oh, what a ball! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Milan with a free kick then.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and... Oh, what has happened here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to play it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
And Del Piero! And he's heaved it away. And have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Bergomi gets it away. Zanetti looking to penetrate opposition lines. Toure calmly anticipates. Van Bommel. Now it's Del Piero. Stood up well to him there. And he's intervened well there. Luis Suarez. And the keeper's got it again. Van Dijk. That's really well cleared. And Del Piero knocks it into space. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Looking for the run. Maicon gets across to intercept that. Del Piero is flagged offside.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rivaldo. Now it's Puskás. It's run loose here. Chiellini gets a foot in and wins the ball. Maicon. Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Check. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il
That
numero
gets things
2.
going for the second half. And he was alert to it. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well measured. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bergomi has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that has not gone well. Rivaldo. Van Bommel. Hullet. Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a climb! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
60 minutes played. Played into space, dinked through. Now it's Hullet, and he's gone backward here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Played out to the right. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi. And here's Rivaldo. And it's Bergomi. Del Piero. Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Lovely. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, well played, well played. Shot goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Luis Suarez, deftly away. Michael. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. And it's Hullet. Great vision. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Rivaldo.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's delightful. Cross into the box. Moran deals with that comfortably.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Del Piero. Luis Suarez. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. And this is Hullet, in by Hullet. Big header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Pedri. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Hullet. Zanetti. And this is Hullet. Zanetti delivery. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball. And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There will be a throw-in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shevchenko powering forward here. Oh, just skips Shevchenko! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And he's hit it long. Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Deftly out wide. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Searching pass he's played there. Pedri, he could be in. Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Hullet, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Shevchenko, out towards the flank. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pato. Shevchenko. Has crossed into the middle. Casillas deals with that nice and simple. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Pedri, that is a great pick out. And it's Zanetti. Ronaldinho. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To turn a deficit into a lead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
So we have a breakthrough. Real chance! It's out for a goal kick. Played through into space. Zanetti. Messi. Pele. It's Bellingham. Always onto this. And this is Messi. And this is Pele. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Viene sostituito
And the action is back
numero
underway.
17.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This looks promising. He is through here. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Baresi does well to stand up to him. And he's gone looking for safety. Great vision. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it, can he get away? There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram. Oh, this is a terrific run. Zanetti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pullet. And it's Rijkaard. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Straight at the keeper.
Gattuso might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Pedri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shot could be on. Great chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pedri. He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, it's come to nothing. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's bustling. Pele! Oh, he's hit the bar! Danger averted for now. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.